Okay, so if you're a customer service representative, CSR, fondly known amongst ourselves, you probably want to just yell back at people who are totally abusive to you on the phone. And you may in fact find that you pick up your next customer and somebody is just screaming at you. The first thing I recommend, let them call, let them yell, let them just do what they got to do. When they take a breath, because you cannot interrupt an angry person, when they take a breath, don't say to them, Mrs. Goodman, please calm down. That's just going to rile them up. So what I recommend that you do is listen for as long as you need to until they run out of a little bit of steam, or at least they need some air. And you have to, in a slightly louder voice than normal, let them know they're right. Even if they're dead wrong, I don't care. What you're trying to do is diffuse the anger initially. That's the most important thing. People who are angry when you agree with them, they now feel you're on their level. If they're up here with their anger and you're down here, I'm sorry you feel that way, Mrs. Goodman. Calm down, Mrs. Goodman. I'll help you when you calm down, Mrs. Goodman. You're just going to rile them up more. So what you have to do is to slightly raise what you're doing to come to their level, and then through the agreement with them, because now they feel you're aligned with them, bring them down to a normal tone of voice so you can actually solve the problem. You cannot solve the problem while they're hysterical. The problem is that customers are not trained either. You're the one that's trained. You need to know what to say. What you don't say is please calm down. What you do say is, you're right, that is terrible. They're going to change. They diffuse sometimes so quickly it'll scare you. This is such a great idea. I want you to try it, but you have to get permission from your manager because, in fact, I'm telling you to slightly raise your voice. They may get upset thinking that you're yelling at the customers instead of with the customer. Now, when you're on the same plane, you could say, I've got to solve this problem for you. Let me ask you a couple of questions. And you try to take a little bit of control because as you ask the questions slowly, each question a little bit lower and a little bit calmer, you're going to bring that person down. It will help. The most important thing is don't take it personally. That will probably make you a little crazy. This is tough work, and you've got to take one for the Gipper. Good luck with it.